Alrighty then. We're gonna try this again. Welcome back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what the hell was going on, and I don't know if this is gonna fix it. So we'll see. Um, yeah, it says the poor network connection. I don't know. I think I changed my shit around, but maybe not. I don't know. I really don't know. Um, so let me get some background music playing. Let me get some vibes rolling. Maybe I don't know why it. Maybe I have my volume down real low. Ah, okay. I do have my volume down real low. Okay, that's why I could barely hear the music. Okay, yeah, so hopefully this works now. I don't know. It seems to be running a little bit better. My thing is saying unstable. You know what? I'm going to open YouTube because YouTube Studio does a really good job of telling me what exactly is wrong. Yes, so let's see what YouTube has to say about my stream health. Okay, YouTube is saying it's fine right now. Twitch is saying I have a high bit rate, maybe poor network connection. Okay, well, we'll keep it rocking. We'll keep it rocking and rolling. Okay, so I don't know where I was. I was telling some story about some bullshit probably. Busy day yesterday, bunch of stuff going on. Today, not as busy. I am not busy at all. Just watched football all day. The Australian Open is back, which I love watching tennis. Tennis is so fun to watch. It really, really is. I try and watch things outside of just the four majors, but like it's just so hard because I don't get notifications. Like literally today, the only reason I started watching the Australian Open is because I saw it. I saw a post about some ball person fainting in the first round. I'm like, they haven't started the Australian Open, have they? And I'm like, that's in the summertime. And then I look and I'm like, okay, yeah, it's obviously like summertime in Australia, but so it makes sense. And so, anyways, I realized that they were doing the first round. They actually started the first round yesterday, so I didn't miss too much. But they do like qualifying matches and stuff like that I try and watch whenever I'm able to. But again, just no notification. I don't have it on my radar. So, anyways, I did watch football today. I was trying to go to a tournament which I was signed up for, but like an hour before the tournament started, I was jumping out of the shower because I'm getting ready, and get a call from work, and they're like, "Oh, this stuff that you were working on isn't working." So I had to jump on that, and I'm thinking, you know what, this will be a quick little call, blah blah blah. Ended up spending 2 hours on the call. Missed the start of the tournament, so I couldn't go to that, which I was super bummed about. But a couple hours had passed, and I ended up doing some errands, my errands, right, and ended up going to that same shop that I was supposed to go to, and bought a couple of things. They had some illustration boxes, which is, they're too expensive. I told myself I wasn't going to spend more than $35 on the boxes, but I spent 40 on these, which I'm not super happy about. But at the end of the day, you just gotta have the product. I mean, you don't really have to, obviously, but um, I wanted it, so I bought it. Said fuck it. I'm again. if I get some crazy pulls out of here, my tune is gonna change real quick. But for right now, you got to do what you got to do to buy some shit. They actually had some RIFTBOUND there too. Typically I get 6 packs. They had some loose packs. They didn't have any boxes for sale, but they did have the loose packs. The loose packs are going for fucking $10 a pop. So I was like, dude, I can't in good conscience buy these fucking things for $10 a pop. Like, I can't do it. At least buy 6 of them. I meant buy 6 of them. So I was like, you know what? I'll buy 3 of them. They didn't have any OP14, but they did have one. They did have one pack of OP14 that they had left over from like their prizing, right? Because all the boxes they have right now are left over from their prizing, and so he just so happened to have one laying on the desk, and he was like, "Do you want this one?" I was like, "Sure, I'll take it." So we got that. I did get, which I'm super pumped about, the new starter deck, the ST29. I was thinking about opening it because that one is actually relatively, on par with what it should be as far as cost. I think it was like $18. They aren't fucking, ripping you off for that. It's about $18, and I think they typically go for like $15 or $16. So it's literally right there. So that was fine. I'm thinking about going back and getting a couple more so I can open them and get the little special booster pack that comes in there with the alternate art. So I'm thinking about potentially doing that. And I'm pretty sure I paid more than that. Now that I'm thinking about it, $18 isn't bad. So I think I paid more than that when I bought them I think it was like $20 when I bought them at Target. At least ST22. Last time I bought something from Target was ST22. Went to Target, they didn't have any, but I didn't go, too far out because I was just very tired today. Long day yesterday. So anyways, long story short, I know we typically open 1 pack of RIFTBOUND, but I'm busting all 3 of these open. I don't give a fuck. Opening those 3. I do have the pack that I bought from the shop today. I got 2 blisters that I'll be opening just because I want to open some blisters. That's where I got my boa. My first boa was from one of these blisters. Then I have 2 of the illustration boxes. Now I know I don't have one of each for my collection yet, but I do have 2 that are guaranteed on Tuesday that I'll be getting. Well, I can pick it up at any time, but I'd rather pick them up when I'm going down there for the tournament. Hopefully I'm able to make it down there Tuesday for the tournament. I don't know what my schedule looks like, but I don't think I'll have anything. Actually, Tuesday, oh my God, I might need to go down there because Tuesday might be a busy fucking work day. It might be extremely busy. So I'll see. Yeah, the illustration boxes, yes, I'm super pumped about them. They look awesome. Even the boxes look better than they did before. I mean, the boxes were just kind of like, rectangular shape. Now they have this, weird. Devs, what up, man? Good to see you. Yeah, so we got a bunch of stuff to open. I need to grab my water real quick. Give me 20 seconds. Dude, it's hard out here. It really is. It's fucking crazy. The first one I got was from Target, which I was shocked. I had been to Target 3 times on Friday. One extreme, like as soon as they opened, I was there as soon as they opened. Didn't have it, and I went to 3 different Targets, and they didn't have them. Then I went like at noon. So I went a couple hours later, still didn't have anything. Then I ended up going after work and they were fucking out of the shit. Like they had some stuff left. They had some blisters. The Target that I went to did have a OP, a box of one of these two. They had one of the boxes, which it was kind of like tucked away. You know, it didn't look like anybody was trying to hide it, but it just looked like it was like against the wall on the shelf, and these illustration boxes were on the bottom shelf. So it was like, you know, kind of tucked away. Again, I don't think it was something that somebody did intentionally. I think it just so happened to be like the last one that was, you know, when it was initially put out there. And then there was one box of one of the double packs. So I was able to get those. Then obviously I got two of the blisters. And then I also got one from, so I got a 5 from, I can't remember what number it was, but I think I got 5 from Target. And then I got the illustration box 6 from Barnes and Noble. And then those were at MSRP, obviously. And then today I went and got some of these from a local card shop. And these were $40 a piece. So I'm like, God damn it. But anyways, yeah, I'm actually pumped. You know, it is very hard. It is a very hard feeling. Like, it does suck to have to fight so hard for like the product. It really does, but having your game popular isn't a bad thing, right? Like, because if it's not popular, then who knows how long they're going to be doing the shit. Because if it's not popular, what's the point of them creating the things? Like, if there's like maybe there's like a right amount of popularity for something, but I don't know. It kind of comes with the turf, I think. It does. It is so stressful. It is so annoying. But I did talk to somebody who said that they had started playing OP5, so it was a while ago, and they said something that made me feel a little bit better, but you know, I don't know how true it is because I wasn't there, so I'm just taking his word for it. But he did mention that during OP5 it was hard as fuck to get shit as well. So he told me like it typically happens in waves because, you know, 2 months ago I was getting boxes of OP11 for like $100. If nobody wanted them, people were, you know, I bought 2 of them. I literally bought 2 of them, one for 110 and one for 100, like within a week of each other or something like that. And now they're going for like $200 a piece. So it's, you know, it's frustrating, but at the same time, when you are able to get stuff, there's a ton of good stuff in there. So trust me, I definitely feel your pain. Yeah, I agree. One of my shops said that there's a potential that they're going to be getting like a second wave in of OP14 because they're already out and they won't have any left until you know, they either get a second wave or maybe the next set, which if it's the next set, that would be so fucking shitty. Anyways, I want to open some packs. I need to get my damn camera set up. Shit, I'm sitting here talking and bitching. I didn't even set my camera up. My bad, gang. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it comes with the territory. Good that the game is popular because hopefully it'll be around for a while, but bad because it fucking is so hard to get anything, and that's actually super tragic. That it's just so hard to get anything. I had mentioned that I went to a birthday party. Yes, I went to a couple of birthday parties, but the adult birthday party that I went to with my friends, they do a really good job. They're an awesome friend group, and one time they had to come in here and basically, you know, took over the stream, and that was so fun. But they had said, you know, if I tell them what to look out for, they'll be on the lookout when they go out shopping because they live in different parts of the city. And so I was like, you know what, that's a really good idea, right? So I'm gonna send them. I was gonna do it earlier today, but I didn't. So probably either tonight or tomorrow, I'll just send it and say, you know what, guys, look, it's not super important, but if you are out at Walmart or Target or someplace like that, and you just so happen to see these, grab a couple of them, right? So I got an army out there looking for me, not for me, but on behalf of me. Um, but yeah, I'm super excited. So we are gonna start with some Riftbound, and since we have 3 Riftbound packs, we'll probably mix it in. So we'll start with Riftbound, but we won't open all 3 of them. Yeah, but that shop, I typically get good shit from that shop. I typically get some really good shit from them. So let's see. Let's see where we are. It's pretty straight. Yeah, that's okay. All right, so man, I'm actually excited. I'm really excited for the blisters because the blisters just seem like they have so much potential. The 2 blisters, and that's literally just because I got that boa. It's crazy. I literally have opened probably 4 boxes at least of OP14, and the only boa, super rare boa that I've gotten was out of a blister pack. So, and I've only opened, I can't remember how many blister packs I've opened. It's only been a few of them though. It's not been that many. Okay, here we go. En garde. I'm trying to learn French, so I have been studying. So en garde. That makes me think of French. I was actually looking up some French classes in my area today, and they actually have something that's kind of far, but they do like 1 class a week, and it's fairly cheap. It's like 2 hours. It's a 10-course class, so you basically get 20 hours for like $350. So you meet once a week. It's for 2 hours, and it's a 10-week. They do it in 10-week phases or whatever. So thinking about, looking into that maybe during the spring or the summer. Ooh, Portal Rescue. I don't have many of those, I'm sure. Scrapyard Champion. Solari Chief. Ooh, a Rune Prison. Hollow Rune Prison. Vi. I got a couple of Vi's, when I first started opening the packs, and they felt very common because I had gotten, a few of them in a row, but I hadn't pulled a Vi in a very long time. We get a set. Very nice. Thank you, baby. I love you so much. I can't wait to snuggle you. Ooh. Yeah, here we go. We got the Boss set. And this is just a legend. Yeah, just a legend. So nothing too crazy in that first pack, but we still got a couple packs. All right. These illustration boxes are kind of calling my name, but I'm gonna. Those will be the grand finale. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Illustration boxes. We'll open all of these first. Okay, so I got 3 OP14, and then 3 Riftbound. There we go. That's perfect. That's perfect math. Watasumi. I'm going to keep these in. I'm going to keep these separated. I'm going to keep these separated in OP14 and EB04, which I probably don't need to do that, but we got a boa. Very nice. Brickbat. Man, this whole thing is freaking OP14. I don't get any EB04s yet. Captain Kid. You'll frighten me. This whole box was or this whole thing was OP14, but let's go. This is actually exciting because this was the loose pack that I got. Okay. So that's not bad because I had 4 of these, and I was actually this is frustrating because I was going through my I was going through my deck because I was planning on going to a tournament today. But I was going through my deck to try and make some space for You'll Frighten Me, and I was trying to make space for like 2 of them. I really would like to have 4 of those in here, but I think 2. I think I will start with 2, but I was trying to figure out what I wanted to take out for 2 of them. But this is my 5th one, so 5 is like my magic number for my collection because we have 4 for a playset, and then if I ever do need to take all 4 out for a playset, I'll have 1 still in place for my collection to be nice and complete. So this is number 5. Very exciting. I'm actually happy with that. Now I do need that the manga version of the You'll Frighten Me, but I'll take these for right now till I get that, because I'm gonna get one of those. I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna get the Bubble Zoro. Those are my 2 must-haves from this set. Like, they look so good. And what's funny is like they haven't went down. Like they really haven't went down, which is kind of good. But it's only been 2 days, so we'll see what happens in a week or 2. But yeah, the Bubble Zoro and the manga, sorry, getting some stuff straightened up. The Bubble Zoro and the manga, Bubble Zoro, blah, 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 and the manga, You'll Frighten Me. Those are the 2 like must-haves. Like I have got to get those. I really wanted the Ground Death manga version. Was able to buy that. That one's still holding fairly strong. That one obviously is not the more popular one between the 2, but if you kind of pay attention to what's happened to all of the manga events, all the previous manga events, they're going absolutely insane, right? After being released for a little while. So I think this will be one of those ones as well, and it's such a good event as well. Now the artwork isn't like the Boa one, right? Like the Boa one, it's Boa first off, and then the artwork looks so amazing. So, I don't think it's ever going to be on that level, but it's a good card and the artwork is pretty good. So I'm kind of hoping maybe it's one of those things where I just really like it. All right. Okay. So this is a good sign. So what I've seen, again, if I've explained this once, I've explained it twice. But if the first hollow card or the first foil card, excuse me, is a rare, then that's typically a sign that we're gonna get something good in the pack. I don't know, we'll see. But so this was our first hollow in the pack, our first foil in the pack, and it's a rare. So we'll see if we get another rare, if we get something a little bit better. Party favors, so 2 rares, and then we still got 2 cards left. So yeah, I think we're gonna get something good. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, we get a Foxfire. Let's go. It's so funny because I was literally just thinking of this today because, again, like the collector in me is like the number one. Like the business side, having to sell the cards and all that stuff it's fine, right? But this is why I got into it, right? Because I want to have the collection. I want to have it completed. I was literally today looking at, so the way that the cards are, or the way that the set is set up is, they have, 1 through 250 or something like that, right? And they have it broken down in all their different colors. And then it gets to, after that, it's different from One Piece because the leaders basically are in the color set, but here all the the legends are in their own like set, right? So it's like their own color, right? So it goes through all 6 of the colors, and then after that, that's when all the leaders or the legends start, and then each of the legends have their own signature spell that's right next to them, basically. So you'll have like MF, Misfortune, and then her ability is the card number right after it, bullet time, right? So on and so forth. And so I was looking, this was one of the signature spells that I don't have. So that was a very long version to say I am very happy to get this Foxfire. So booyah. And again, this is one of the loose ones. For whatever reason, I get good shit. I get good shit when I buy loose packs from this shop. It just happens. I got my the first alt Jinx that I got from that shop, or was from that shop. It was a loose pack. So that shop gives me really good luck for some reason. And then next is just a Sprite. Okay, so that is dope. I am happy with that. Where did I put the other ones at? You're saying the boa leader. I'm assuming you got the alt boa leader. I mean, motherfucker, that's not too shabby. That's the best. That's definitely the best leader by far. I think that's going for like 250. Yeah, that card looks awesome. I love that. And again, one of those things where it's like, I'm happy that I'm completing my collection. Oh yeah, you showed me that. You showed me that thing. What have I gotten so far from the set? So I bought the alt. So I bought the alt ground death. So I don't really count that, right? I do have it. Why does this keep right clicking? So I do have it, but I bought it. Which whatever. Again, I'm hoping that the value on that goes up because I really like that card. What have I gotten? So I've gotten like a couple alt leaders. I got the alt Don Quixote. Got the alt Jinbei, alt Arlong, alt Mr. One, alt Jinbei, the super rare Jinbei. That's really it. But I haven't hit any treasure rares or special prints. Any bangers yet. But I do have a few boxes left. So, and then there is a shop that still has some boxes. I was going to, it's the sister shop of the one that's closest to me, the one that where I got all the stuff from today. And for whatever reason, I even asked them today, I was like, dude, because they always have shit down there. And I'm like, and it's like 30 minutes away from here, from where I am. And I'm like, dude, why the hell do you guys always have stuff and the shop that's closest to me doesn't? And he's like, dude, they do way more sales. They do like 3 times more sales than we do all the way out here. So, you know, good for them, but it sucks that I have to so much competition up here. But anyways, long story short, they do have some down there. I just have to drive my ass way down there to get it. And the boxes are $190, which, you know, it's like at this point to get something, you know, it might be worth buying it because there's so many potential hits. Let's see. I think I'm gonna put that Foxfire. I gotta do better. I gotta do a better job. Fiend, you do a really good job of using the Discord. I'm gonna do a much better job. I'm gonna try to do a better job of making sure that I upload my hits in there because I do have one for Riftbound too, a channel for Riftbound that I want to start putting stuff in, and then obviously my hits from One Piece, which I haven't done in a while. Yeah, but I need to do that, and I meant to get the URL or figure out how to link my TCG player shop, so you know that we can create a command here in in Twitch, but I don't know. But I haven't done that yet. Ooh, this is feeling sticky. Let's fucking go, boy. Let's go. Got the alt VV. This thing looks absolutely crazy. Holy shit. Yes, thank you, thank you. This looks fucking awesome. Yeah, that looks crazy. Crazy, crazy. No, this looks really good. I'm actually super pumped about that. Let's go. Man, 2 hits and this it's so funny how it works sometimes, right? Some days we just going through packs and packs and we don't get anything. But here, even though it's not technically a hit, it is a card I really wanted. The You'll Frighten Me, and it's my 5th one again. Needed 5 of them. So I have my play set, and then I have one for my, you know, guaranteed collection. Got the Foxfire for my collection, and that's a hit as well. So that's dope. And then we pull the VV. Let's go. And this was from, man, these blisters are blistering. You feel me? That looks dope. I think this card does have a chance to the card in general. So this is 7 cost, 4,000 power, 1k counter, Alabasta character. On play up to 1 Alabasta type character card with a cost of 8 or less other than Nefertari Vivi from your hand. Then your opponent places 1 card from their hand at the bottom of their deck. So It hand rips. There's no minimum cards on. Man, why couldn't they do that for Robin? I hate that they made Robin would be so much better. Oh my god. I mean, this one only does one, and Robin does two, and you have to trash a card from your hand. But this lets you play a character. This lets you play a character with 7 costs, or with a cost of 8 or less. So you get to play 2 characters, and you get to rip a card from your opponent's hand. And there's no minimum amount of cards. They could have done Robin better. They could have made Robin, rip 2 cards from your opponent's hand, no matter how many cards they had in it. God, that would have been so good. But anyways, this artwork looks crazy good. Yeah, this little sparkle up here or whatever, that looks dope. Hell yeah. Let's go, man. Let us go. All right, so that's got to go in the Discord. Got to remember to put that in the Discord. That's a gotta go. Rune Prison. All right. Call to Glory. Pirates Haven. Again, do we got another hit? First card, and I don't know, I haven't done, the calculations. My math ain't 100% on this, but I have noticed when the first foil is already a rare, then the pack is going to contain a hit. So again, I don't know for sure. It happened in the last one. We'll see if it happens again in this one. All right. And something I really like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with League of Legends or whatever at all, but they do a really good job. So far, they've done a really good job at like implementing the character in the game in the cards, right? So like Udyr has his 4 different stances. The Udyr card has 4 different abilities that he can do, right? And you get to choose what you can do. Here with Twisted Fate, his main ability is, I can't remember what the hell it's called. I don't remember what it's called, but his let me see. Is it his W? Man, I can't even remember. No, W is the auto thing. I think it's his. I don't remember. I haven't played League in a very, very long time. I think it's his W that does shift between the cards. But anyways, his main attack is it shuffles. It goes between 3 different colors, and based on what card it lands on, you get to stun your opponent, does an AoE, or refills mana. It has the exact same type of effect here. You have 3 different choices based on, and what's dope is like it's purple, so you'd have to play it in like a purple red deck, purple blue deck, or purple yellow deck, right? So it's very amazing. It's super dope. I really, really like how they do that. All right, next card. Zhonya's Hourglass, very popular card, and it's a rare. We're going to get another hit. Hell yeah, today's a good day. Ooh, a Kaisa? This one doesn't jump out to me as far as like one that I know off the top of my head, but Kaisa is extremely popular. And this is a champion unit, and this is the showcase. I'm trying to get the lingo right. So this is a showcase. So this is an alternate art of the original. So I told you, I don't know what it is, but when I get loose packs from that damn shop, that shop does me right. I be talking shit on it. They charge more than MSRP, which again, I hate because I'm cheap and I want to. But they do have a rewards program where you get 10% back in rewards on the shit that you have on the shit that you bought, right? So they try and do their part. So let's fucking go, man. We just got some fucking baller hits out the ass here. All right, man. I gotta look this Kaisa up for sure. I restarted my computer. Okay, it still says my stream is healthy, but all right. Alrighty then. Oh man, this Kuma. I'm gonna look this up real quick, but Kuma, I'm gonna tell you guys. So Kuma was like $50 like 2 days ago, right? Like just under $50. And then I was on here today because I'm literally looking at TCG Player and the prices all the fucking time. I do it. I'm not even kidding. I'm on here all the time. But I was looking and I saw Kuma. Market price right now is $67. $67. It went up $20 in like 2 days. And so I have my playset of Kumas. I've had that for a very long time. And then I was kind of wondering how many, the past couple of days when I was seeing it going up, I was like, man, that's some potential for, if I can sell some of those extras, I can make some money. And so I looked at this today and I was like, shit, let me go look and see how many fucking extra Kumas I got. I was like, I got like 2. I don't got 1 or maybe 2. I have 4 extra Kumas. 4 extra Kumas. I have an extra play set of Kumas. So, what I typically do, and again, I'm talking all this shit about these businesses, but, I'm out here doing the same thing like a D-bag, but so the lowest right now is $70. And so I put mine on there since I have 4 copies of it, since I have a whole play set. So it's like the convenience of being able to go to one shop, get all your Kumas at one time, as opposed to having to go to multiple shops that has 1 Kuma or 2 Kumas or whatever, even 3 Kumas, right? In my shop, I have all 4 Kumas, and I'm looking. The lowest price for all 4 Kumas is $80, $79.50. Then someone has 8 Kumas for $80. So, I put mine on there. Mine is probably far down here, but I'm sitting here thinking, because this happens quite a bit. If the trend continues, and I'll open this last pack here in a second, but if the trend continues, right, there's an average of 45 sold per day is what this is telling me. So there's a ton of these being sold per day. So to get down to where I am, it won't take many days, right? If we go to even somebody that has 8, there's some other people that have 4 of them, right? If 45 of them are being sold a day, 2 days, 90 of the 135 that are on here are going to be gone. So 3 days, my costs might be, shifting up, but we'll see. I said I was going to look at this. Kaisa. I said that it was going to look at the Kaisa. Oh man. Daggone it. Oh well. Things change and we'll see, but this card is going for like $3 right now. It looks dope. Kaisa looks dope. So whatever. I have not seen that. Where have you seen that at? Has it been like a YouTube video or something that you've watched, or a video somewhere that you watched that? I haven't seen that build, but I've been saying this for the past couple of days. But all the colors, they have their thing, right? Yellow rests, red is super aggro, right? They have a lot of they go very wide on the board. Blue was like a lot of like hand manipulation, right? Like drawing cards, bouncing cards to your hand, bouncing cards to your deck, bouncing your cards, bouncing your opponent cards. Like there's a ton of that. But yellow, their thing is life, right? Their thing is life, and yellow has been underperforming quite a bit for a long time, and I think they need to lean into life, right? They need to lean into gaining as much life as possible. Like if you're red and you can put out fucking 4 characters in a turn, okay, fine, but I'm gonna fucking keep building my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna have life. I'm gonna start with 6 life with this new Luffy, and then I'm gonna go to 7, then I'm gonna go to 8, then I'm gonna go to 9 life. Can you get through 9 life before I destroy your board, before I get through your 4 life? Like that's how it should be, right? Now I think that there is obviously kind of gonna be a limit. There needs to be a limit, but right, life is Yellow's thing, and I think having more life gain for Yellow, that's kind of generic, right? That's why Kuma is so good. That's why Kuma is going for $70 right now, because Kuma is so generically good, right? Because on play, you trash a card from your hand and you gain a life. No one is killing Kuma. Like, people do kill Kuma from time to time, but you know, it is very hard to kill Kuma, because if you kill him, your opponent's going to gain a life. So he's very sticky. Again, it's not impossible. There are a lot of ways to deal with him. You're not going to bounce him back to your opponent's hand, because they're going to be able to play him again and get another life. So you can bounce him to your deck. You can KO him, but they're going to gain another life. But you do get the body off the board. So I think that more life gain for Yellow is definitely a really, really good thing, a really positive thing, and a lot of trigger bodies, right? Like, that's why Boa is so popular and so good, because she has so many trigger bodies, right? It's like, okay, you're gonna attack me, I'm gonna play something from my life, right? I'm gonna play a body from my life, draw a card at the same time. So that they're leaning into Yellow, doing Yellow things a lot more, which is really good. I like that. A lot of people on the sim are running it. I mean, that's how it should be. Like, if I'm being honest, like, that's what I think they need to do, because again, Yellow hasn't been good in the meta for a long time, and it's and they need to lean into like Yellow things more, like better triggers, more life gain. It's so much life gain. Like, I love it. I love it personally. When you're playing against it, I'm sure it's fucking annoying as hell. But okay, so this is the last blister pack. The blister pack's been busting. So I got that VV. I got the VV. I got the Boa. Just the super rare Boa. My first super rare Boa. Okay, let's see. All right. Yeah, I'm going to try and keep these separated. EBO4 and... See, here we go. We'll go back to... So this is why Boa is so good, right? So pretty much all of the cards that get ran in Boa, if your leader has the Kuja Pirates type, play this card, right? So there's no other requirements other than having a Kuja Pirates type leader, and you get to play a body on your opponent's turn, and you're going to have life gain, so losing a life to play this card isn't going to be bad, right? And then the opponent's turn on KO, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards, so you gain life with it too. Then you take 1 damage, which again is, there's a high likelihood, especially in a Boa deck, there's a very high likelihood that card, so basically the card on top of your deck is gonna, you're gonna put it in your hand, you're essentially drawing it, but you put it on your life and then you take 1 damage. It's worded that way specifically because if you take a damage, then you get to activate the trigger, as opposed to add the card to your hand, right? So when you add the card to your hand, you don't actually pop the trigger, but if you do take the damage, you pop a trigger, right? So, and the triggers are very important in Boa. Okay, Bullet String, I think that is that's an OP14 card. Pentochromatic String. Okay, we got a lot of Don Quixote Pirates right in a row here. Okay, Kurobi. Boa Henokoko. Ooh. What did I just say? We got a lot of Don Quixote. And we got the big boss here. This card is so good. This card is amazing, and it looks pretty dope. This card is going for like $5 or $6 right now, I think. At least last time I checked. It could be a little lower or higher. Depends on how Don Quixote is doing. This is a really good deck. Like, I really want to build this Don Quixote, but I don't know. We'll see. So Doflamingo, 10 cost, 10,000 power. Don Quixote, Doflamingo. On play, Don -3. Choose one. If your leader has the Don Quixote Pirates type, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 8 or less. That's not too bad, right? But the second ability is the one that people are going to be using all the time. Obviously, everything is situational, but it is nice that they give you the option here. I don't know if you can read that with the background, but up to 3 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 7 or less cannot be rested until the end of your opponent's next end phase. I love the not rested as opposed to cannot attack, right? Because when you can't rest something, you can't use the ability that requires you to rest. You can't block and you can't attack. You can't do those 3 things. So it takes out all 3 of those things. When you say that your opponent can't attack, it's taking out that one thing, which is good. Trust me, it is very, very good. Again, everything is situational, but not resting, preventing someone from blocking, and it does 3. You can stop 3 of your opponent's characters from blocking. It's absolutely insane, right? And so this is kind of better than, I don't want to say it's better than, but it gives me really Hody Jones type vibes, right? Because that's the boss monster of this deck, or the Don Quixote is the boss monster of this deck. And when you play it, if you have your board built out correctly, right, you can basically prevent a couple of your opponent's characters from blocking. Now, Hody Jones lets you do 2 characters. You have to take a life, but you also get to rest Don, so you can prevent your opponent from using any counter events that they may have. But if they don't have any Don up, preventing 2 or 3 of your opponent's blockers from being able to block could definitely win you the game right there, or rip your opponent's hand to shreds, because they're thinking, okay, I'm going to be able to block and I can save my counter, but when you play this, they're not blocking, so they have to counter out of a ton of stuff. So, okay, cool. Man, those were some good pulls. Those were some good packs. I am very happy with those packs. We got You'll Frighten Me. Don't get me wrong. We still got 2 illustration boxes. We still got some stuff we're going to be opening. But I just want to kind of go over these real quick. So we got a VV, which looks absolutely crazy. Yeah, the Nefeltari VV. We did get a You'll Frighten Me. It's not a hit or anything like that. But again, I'm very happy with that because I needed it for the collection. We got the Don Quixote do Flamingo. I think this is only my second one. Maybe third, potentially third. We did get the Foxfire. What does this even do? I don't even know what this card does. So let me read it real quick. So it's a 3-cost signature spell. Hidden, hide now for to react later for. See, that was, I forgot. I need to look that up because I don't remember Hidden having the full explanation on there. Anyways, action. Play on your turn or in showdowns. Kill any number of units at a battlefield with total might 4 or less. Okay, so this is like cleaning up small things, right? So, okay, yeah. Good card. And then we got the Kaisa Evolutionary. When I conquer, you may play a spell from your trash with energy cost less than your points without paying its energy cost. Then recycle it. You must still pay its power cost. That's not a bad effect. So I think that's one of those cards that, be on the lookout because there's a chance that card could be really good. Okay. Whew. Man, we got some hits, y'all. We still got 8 packs to open. Sheesh. We still got 8 packs. I separated those cards and I didn't even keep them separated. All right. Trash. we'll take a look at these promote. These look really good. This is Don Quixote. So this is just the OP12 searcher. On play, look at 5 cards from the top of your deck, reveal it to 1 Trafalgar Law, and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. This is the one that looks, this card out of all 4 of the promo cards here, this looks absolutely amazing. This card looks so good. 4 cost, 6,000 power blocker. On play, if the number of Don cards on your field is equal to or less than the number on your opponent's field, add up to 1 Don card from your Don deck and set it as, and rest it. So this one looks amazing. I love this artwork. This might be one of the ones that you got to send out for grading. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm saying. All right. Here are the stars of the show. Just one? Just one God pack? I need two God packs. You can get a God pack in both of these. We need 2 God packs. Alright. Dude, if I get a God pack, I'm freaking out. That would be nice, though. Huh. This one has some of these perforations, but they're not. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, come my way. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Zorro. I haven't had this Zorro in a while, actually. Wow. I forgot this was one of the cards in this reprint, because I have not seen that Zorro in a very long time. Dragon, womp womp. Mountain God, God of the Mountain. White Snake. Jinbei. Jinbei. Okay, what was that? PRBO2. Alright, OP13. OP13. Alright. Koala. Vegapunk, very nice. I'm running low on OP13 cards. Obviously, I haven't been opening a lot of OP13 lately, which again it is my goal to kind of like start going down. Like I'm very low on like 12. It was crazy because I was kind of out of 12 a while ago, but opened like a box, built it back up a bit. Now I'm low on it again, and then 13 is kind of dwindling down too. People are buying quite a few of OP13, so all right. So it should be out of. We'll see. You know, it'll probably be another couple months of 13, unless I find a good spot to keep getting these illustration boxes. Because Monkey D Garp, Garp D Monkey. If I bow down to power, what's the point in living? What is this? OP13. OP13. Man, I want to put that VV away, but we can wait. We can wait. We can wait. Jewelry Bonnie, dope. Gion. Moda, Katarina, Gidatsu. This is probably one of the cards that I pulled the least amount from PRBO2. Marshall Diticha, Scratchman Apu, Hina, Buggy, Womp Womp Womp. Man, those PRBO2s were some snoozers. That means this is the God pack, right? This be it. This be that God pack. Still a chance it's a God pack. Still a chance. Still a chance, right? Chopper. There we go. Hey, you call Chopper. You call Chopper. Terry Giltheo. Lilith. Uta. Illustration box number 6. Best cards were the Law and Rosinante. We're gonna hope that's not the case for this bad boy. We'll look at the, this one has Sabo and Asen. Those are the, okay. These are the promo cards here. This is Sabo from OP05, I think. Yes, OP05. 6 cost, 7,000 power. On play, KO up to 2 of your opponent's characters with a total power of 4,000 or less. So just clearing up small little bodies. And then Ace, 5 cost, 6,000 power, 1k counter. This is from starter deck 15. If your leader's type includes Whitebeard Pirates, this character gains Rush once per turn. This character would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect. You may give this character negative 2,000 power during this turn instead. Again, so it's one of those things where it's not great to give your character negative 2,000 power, but it has protection, because if it didn't have that protection, then, you know, it wouldn't go down to 4,000 power. It'd go down to 0 power because its ass would be in the fucking, it'd be in the trash. So, and then if somebody has to swing at it, you know, it's just taking up resources. And that's what this game of One Piece is all about. It's about resources. When you're attacking your opponent's hand, they're giving you all their cards. They're giving you all their resources, right? Okie dokie. So, and this box 6 is going to be better. Slave Arrow, good card. Ooh, a Zoro. This card's going for like freaking 18, 19 bucks right now. Monkey D. Luffy. Whoops. Ooh, hell yes. Let's go. Let's go. I actually really, really wanted this Burgess. I played Blackbeard. That's how I got into One Piece, playing Blackbeard, and I still have my Blackbeard deck, and it's, you know, it sits there. I don't play it as often anymore, but I still have that place in my heart for Blackbeard and all things Blackbeard. So this is actually really cool. I am actually super pumped with this one. Let's go. This looks super dope. So this is the freaking ever-growing Burgess, 4 cost, 5,000 power, 1k counter. Oh man, I'm actually pumped. Blackbeard Pirates type. If this character cannot be KO'd by your opponent's effects. Straight up, cannot be KO'd. If your leader has the Blackbeard Pirates type, this character gains plus 1,000 power for every 4 cards in your trash. So this thing can get so massive, it really can, because Blackbeard, you're discarding shit from your hand all the time. And Burgess just gets stronger and stronger, right? You typically can, you know, you can pretty easily get him up to like 9, 10,000 power, right? And it's a 4 cost character, so you can get a couple of these out there, right? So, oh man, this is, and I don't have one of these yet, so I am actually super happy with this. Let's go. I will take that all day long. Okay, this is my favorite hit of the day so far. This definitely is. Oh yeah, that card looks good. All right. Now I'm worried that there's not going to be any more in here. If I get one more alt from this box, I'd be happy. Because that first box was just straight up cheeks. Straight up cheeks. Okay. OP13. I kind of want to open some more OP14. What y'all think? Should I open some OP14? Should I do it? Ooh, Bonnie. This card is very popular right now. This is the regular Bonnie, right? Yeah. This card for, I don't know if, let's see. Oh, this is probably, okay, this is probably getting popular because of the new Luffy. Because I was thinking, I was like, well, I have been selling quite a few Bonnies. This is where I get my, you know, my vibe for what the meta is right now, is like what cards of mine get sold. And I've been selling quite a few Bonnies actually the past couple of days. So I don't know if Bonnie's actually becoming popular, and I'm meaning the leader Bonnie. But it might be because of the new Luffy, right? Because the new Luffy is Egghead, so it can use this. Yeah, so 9 cost, you can, you know, it can be your monster. Gains Rush, your opponent adds a card from their life, so it burns a life. You get to swing for 10,000. What is this? This is OP13. Where's OP13? Okay. All right, PRBO2. Man, that bird just makes me happy for real. Okay. Sachi and Penguin. White Snake. Gareto. Oh, Bad Manners Kick Course. Good card. Black Maria. Zoro. Mary Joie. And Kairos. Okay, what is this? Okay, here we go. All right. Last OP13. Last pack from the illustration box. Will we get another hit? Brook. The Empty Throne. I do really, really want the alternate art for Mary Joie. Probably, that's one of the ones that I probably should just buy if I want that bad. Monkey D. Luffy. Oh, wait, this is an old pack, so it's going to be shitty. Fuck. Oh, well, we did get a banger of a hit. I love the way that card looks. I am very, very happy with my PRBO2. What is this? OP13. Are these all OP13? I didn't open that many OP13s. Yes, I did. Yeah, I'm very happy with this. We've gotten quite a few hits. I'm gonna grab some more OP14. I want to open a couple more of those. Ooh. Alrighty. We'll open these and then we'll call it good. Alright, man, this has been a really, really good stream. Yeah, Bonnie's like, why does it keep doing best match? I don't care about best match, dude. You tweaking. Kuma's #1. And Bonnie's not on the first page anymore. But she was. She was. Do. Oh my goodness. That Bubble Zoro's at 900. I thought it was going to go down. Ooh, the girl is going up. That's good. Okay, we'll look at that in a second. My bad, y'all. I was trying to look for this damn Burgess. Was I trying to look for Burgess? I don't know who the hell I was looking for. PRBO2. Color black. Character. Burgess, yeah, Burgess is pretty nice. About $34. I'll take that Burgess. Burgie. Okay. I honestly should just leave it as is because we're like we got to share the wealth. If we get hits in these packs, right, it's just going to take away from days, you know, that we could potentially have hits tomorrow. All right, well, maybe this is one of the ones that we wanted to get rid of, right? So we got a Don pack, but they do have gold Don, so, and we can still get a hit, I think. Crescent Cutlass, Coffin Bow, such a good card. Boa, man, this thing got a Don and a leader in it. Zorro, very nice. Sugar, that's not bad. And we got we'll call this the Chopper Don. Call that Chopper. Yeah. Egghead Chopper. Same difference. Okay. All right, this will be the last pack of the day. Maybe get some last pack magic. Last pack magic, baby. Shalom. Killer. Buffalo. Chambers. Macro Gang. Terracotta. Basil Hawkins. Jimbei. Man, we're getting these leader packs, but there's no such thing as leader packs. Remember that. Yes! Fuck yes! Let's go, boy. Let's fucking go. Hell yes. This is super dope. Let's fucking go. These packs are doing me so good. Oh my goodness, these blisters are doing me so good. That's some last pack magic. Let's go. That is some last pack magic for your ass. Whew. Oh man, that is. Let me. My goodness. Hell yes. Oh my goodness. This one's got to go into a sleeve. Let's fucking go. Man, it's so funny. Oh my goodness. That is astounding. I am so pumped. That card, it's just the 9-cost boas have been eluding me, and they're in these fucking packs. They're in the blisters. And not only that, we got the alt boa. Let's go. Oh my goodness. I am extremely pumped about that hit. Extremely pumped. Man, some days the hits just keep coming. They really do. And then it just gets fucking bigger and bigger. Oh my goodness. That is... What a rush. That is fantastic. I am super happy with that hit. Let's we'll take a look at the hits again real quick. we'll just do the One Piece ones. Okay, I will remember to put these in the hits channel. But yeah, that boa looks super good. I actually really like now this card is valuable, and y'all know me, man. I like a card that's worth some money, but I want to like how it looks too. This is that card, right? Like, I don't know what it is. Like, if we just compare it, my hand keeps going to my camera. Like, we just kind of compare it. Like, obviously they're all cartoons or whatever. This one has like the most realistic look to it, if that makes sense, right? It still obviously looks like a cartoon, and it looks like an illustration, but it has like the most realistic view out of all of them. Not view, but it looks the most real out of all of them, which I really like. I really like that in these cards. So let's fucking go. This is definitely the best hit that I pulled from OP 14 so far. I am this actually, I'm not even gonna lie, it takes a lot to fucking go to these different stores, go to all these different fucking Targets to get 2 packs at a fucking time, right? Different days, and it is very frustrating. Pulling some shit like that kind of gives you that sense of like, okay, maybe it was a little bit worth it. Maybe it was a little bit worth it. Like, that is a fantastic pull. I'm so pumped with that. All right, we're gonna jump over here to not yet. Gosh dang it. Okay. Chrome. Let me get this reset up. There we go. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I was looking at the Burgess. The Rebecca 160. Rebecca's going up. This Gecko Moria is becoming super popular. I don't know if it's because people are playing Gecko Moria, the black yellow Gecko Moria. I don't know what it is. But this Gecko Moria, $15 a piece right now. Something must be going on. This Gecko Moria deck, maybe Perona, I would assume it's probably Gecko Moria, is becoming very popular because this card is now overtaken. It's overtaken Marco as the second most, valuable card that was strictly in PRBO2, right? Because for a very long time it was just that Marco, and now this card is taking it over. Shoot, it's the second. See, this card. So this card it's fighting for number 1 with this Zoro, but it was Marco for a very long time. Then Zoro kind of overtook it, and now Gecko Moria is in second place. 416. Let's fucking go. Sheesh, that is crazy. This is crazy. We love seeing that. I got this one. That's crazy. I got that one. That one's going up is crazy. I got this one. It's right about the same. It's going up a little bit. This All Gecko Moria. I got the All Gecko Moria. I opened a ton of packs. of packs of PRBO2. And I still got a ton, man. It's so crazy because it's like, what's in my boxes? What of these cards could be in my boxes? Is the Manga Sanji? Do I open them to get the Manga Sanji? Sanji. See, this is what I was meaning. Like all the events are the manga events. Obviously, this one has been crazy, but these manga events are going wild. This cross skill, I just saw one go. Let me see what this one. I don't know how. I'm a boomer. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to find the cards that have ended already. Okay, yeah, there we go. So here we go. So this PSA 10 Cross Guild manga event sold for $852. $852 for this. And it's going for, $287. So it sold for like 3 times the amount. Why do I still have Slack on here? I thought I got rid of Slack. But yeah, it sold for about 3 times the amount, which is crazy. And this is bidding, right? So people got this up to this amount because they wanted the card, right? So, yeah, this is good. I think this is gonna get to $1,000. This is definitely gonna get to $1,000. Let's look at some other ones. Let's look at some other ones that I have here. Okay, so this one's at 16 bids. Still has a day for this 10. So I have one of these. I don't know if it'll be a 10 or not, but I do have one of these. This Emu, this PSA 10 Emu for 157. Got another. I pay attention to these, even though mine's is 9. I have one of these, so I'm paying attention. Again, most of these cards, I only have 3 graded cards right now. Yeah, I only have 3 graded cards right now. It's the Treasure Rare Luffy, the Dead Man's Game alternate art, and then the Goldie Roger alternate art. Not even the manga or anything, but just the alternate secret rare for the Goldie Roger. Now I do have quite a few more that are in the works. Hopefully I'll be getting them back sometime in February, and then some more in March. But I do really like, this is one of them. I do like paying attention to the cards that I will be getting back at some point. And I don't know the grade on them, right? But that's why I try and look at the 9s as well. And if it's under that, then there's no fucking point. Those things sell for, base. Again, this one, $852. Oh, this one keeps all of them. I didn't realize that. Let's see. Okay, so this one sold for $1,500. How long ago was this? When did this one end? So this was a 9. Was this Japanese? Oh no, this is English. Oh, so this one ended yesterday. So for $1,500, PSA 9. So yeah, if it's not a 10, they typically will sell for the raw values, which kind of sucks, I'm being honest. $787 for the Shanks. 9.5. This one is one of the ones that's shocking me right now. Like, I cannot believe this card is selling for $470. Just the alternate art of that card. It's crazy. This crazy. Very crazy, sir. Very, very crazy. 64, 56. This Boa. I got a lot of these. I got a lot of these cards on here. This one, this one, this one. Obviously this one, but that one's not great. This one, this Usohachi, this Alt Gecko. Gecko's going up. That is good to see. I don't have these, which I would like. I really wanted this Gravity Blade Raging Tiger. I do have this. This is seeing some movement. I got the Shanks. I got the Shanks. Signed too. Gold Chopper. Only $150. Fiend, you should just buy it, man. No cappuccino. I got this Alt Sabo. Now I got the Burgess. Pumped about that. Okay, Pudding. I think Pudding's one of the ones where I gotta hold on to for a while. I got this one too. I mean, it's 30 right now, which isn't bad, but I think it's still just has. Ooh, this Mary Joie is only $12. Oh man, I think I gotta buy this. I think I have got to at least add this to my cart. Oh, it's gonna make me sign in, isn't it? I do it on my phone typically anyways. This one is only $12 right now. Oh, I think I'm gonna buy that. I think I'm gonna buy that, definitely. Let me, I don't want to sign in while I'm, but okay. Yeah, that, shit, let me fucking, huh. Got this Zoro. I got the Alt Shanks. Man, this Alt Shanks is going for 33. Have I sent that off? I need to send these off to get graded. Like I have so many of these that I haven't sent off to get graded yet that I need to. It's Rebecca. I already know I did that one. So I think I've told you all this before. I've sent that one out. You're the one who should disappear one for $4. Wow. 10 listings from 90 bucks. Let's go, Jimbei. All right, I got a Jimbei too. Mystery 3, that one, I don't think that one's gonna do much ever. But we'll see. You know. We shall see. All right, I'm gonna stop looking at PRBO 2. I'm gonna look at all of them in general, and then we will call it a night. Yeah, Kuma. #1 card going right now. Man, this Luffy, this is crazy, man. This thing was like $10. I don't know, it wasn't $10, but it was down there. 25 bucks. Oh, this is lightly played foil. God damn it. I want the near mints. Yeah, it was down there in the under $30. Definitely was under $30. I do not have that, which I am very sad about. Oh, I want to see what this Alta bow is going for too. I gotta remember that. Dead Man's Game. Jeez. Somebody did pull that at it's so crazy at some of the events because like the people just, it's the same people. It feels like it's the same people who fucking pull the cards, and I'm like, dude, how do you fucking always pull the good shit? The $1,000 cards. How the fuck do you do that? Like they just literally hand them to us randomly. They hand these fucking packs to us randomly. How are you always in the right fucking spot? You fucking asshole. So somebody pulled this, and he pulled, like, he's one of the people who pulls cards pretty consistently. Somebody else pulled one of these. He pulls some stuff pretty consistently. This guy, the guy who pulled this though, he is at all the events. He's one of the guys he comes and he plays the events too, right? So he's not just there at the fucking like pre-release events, like the guy who opened this is. He's only at the pre-release events. But the guy who pulled this, he does pull good shit quite a bit, but he also he actually plays in all the events and stuff. So man, that's my card. This is the card that I want. Okay, I have a couple. This is going up. I like that. I have a couple of these. I'm thinking, should I sell these? Because I have like 5 of them or so. Yeah, this is from the pre-release event for OP13. These are $7. Ain't no way. Okay. Must be like a Japanese card or something. Okay. $18. What are these release event girls looking like? How many of them are there? Only 30 on there. That's good. That is a good. That's a spicy meatball. Got 2 Zoros coming back, hopefully. Oh, are you kidding me? Fuck, now I gotta open my box. My ST09. This is probably one of those ones. I would probably sell it ASAP, But this is probably one of the ones that you need to get graded. How many of these have been sold? 294 have been sold. That's hilarious. Oh my God. That's funny. People love they namis. People love they namis. Okay, I gotta look up this. Boo doo doo. Okay, so yeah, okay. This is good to see, right? The card is holding its value. I paid $130 for mine. I'm selling for like $180 right now, so you know, not too bad. See how long that stays. Here we go. Oh, let's fucking go. Let's go. I did not realize it was even that much. Seriously. I was thinking thinking this was like the market price. $90 was like the market price. But it's 200, fam. 200. 186 is the market price, but $208 is what it's going for. Oh, that is fucking what I'm talking about. Hell yes. Let's fucking go. I'm pumped about that. I'm pumped about that. That is great. Whoo, wait. What a hit, what a hit, what a hit. Man, that's one of the most valuable cards I've pulled. Definitely. See, this card is what we just looked at. People buying it for $400. It's a $47 card. Obviously, it's a PSA 10, right? But sheesh, this card $416. We'll go through a couple more. I'll get to 10. I'm getting a little tired. So I see a lot of cards that you know, there's so many cards, and I look at people's collections, and I don't know how long you've been doing it and things like that, Fiend, but you know, I look at people's collections in real life, and I see, you know, collection of people online and things like that, and it's one of those things where it's like, damn, how do these people have these fucking collections? They have these fucking great cards, and I spend so much money on these cards and these boxes and shit like that, and blah blah blah. And I love opening the boxes. Like that's why I do this, right? It isn't just, for me, it isn't just about, you know, buying. Now, for all the cards that are, for all the sets that I wasn't a part of, I wasn't playing the game, like, yeah, it's easier to buy the sets, the individual cards for the sets, because I needed to get those without buying the boxes, because the boxes are astronomical, right? And have been even since I've gotten into the game. But so it's a lot easier to buy, you know, the individual cards, where you can buy, you know, an entire set for, you know, $80, if that, you know what I'm saying? But the chase and actually building the collection over time, it is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I talk about these people who are opening these packs, and they've been playing the game for a long time. They have been playing the game for a long time now. The fact that they're, you know, I've seen them open multiple mangas or these special prints and things like that at these events, not counting what they open on their own. It's kind of like, God damn, bro. But then again, you know, I haven't seen how many months and how many years that they've been playing and haven't got those hits. So it's one of those things where I know that as time goes on, I'm going to continue to build my collection. I'm going to continue to get good hits. You know, it's just one of them things, right? Because I'm looking at this page and I'm like, okay, yeah, I've gotten some good hits. I just hit this Boa. I got this Newgate, which is, you know, a fantastic card. I did buy this Roger, which when I bought it, it was like 20. I bought it for like 25 bucks. Um, Now it's up to 77, right? It's increased 3 times. I saw one of these sell for, what did that Roger sell for? Gold de Roger. It's a 9.5. I saw a 10 sell for like, this one is old, but I did see a 10 that sold for like it was 400 bucks, $450, something like that. So it's going up there, and I have a 10 and it's signed. I know I keep saying that it's not a flex. Okay, it kind of is. Silver Israeli? No fucking way. Okay, no, I was thinking this was the Ben Beckman that I had. I was like, wait a minute, hold on 1 second. Roger. Man, I really like this card. It's so funny that his alt arts are Nami's. I don't even like Nami like that, but I like the fact that, you know, his ability lets him like transform or whatever. And I like the fact that his alternate art, like the original art is him, obviously, but his alternate art is a different person. Like this could be, you know, Luffy, or it could be whoever, you know what I'm saying? But I like the fact that it's his alternate art and it's, you know, fully embracing his ability to transform. And, you know, that's the alternate art for Mr. 2 Bankley, right? So I love that. These girls are going for 10 bucks. Got like 5 of them. Ground Death is $5. I don't even think I have a full playset of Ground Deaths yet. So fuck that shit. You can't have my Ground Deaths until I have a whole bunch of them. You can't. Chopper. Oh, the 10 cost Doflamingo. Yep, this is right where I thought it was. 667. I don't know if anybody's messaging in chat, but I can't see any new messages coming through. Just FYI. So I apologize if you are messaging in chat and I'm not responding to it because there's no new messages that are coming through. So I don't know why. Probably because no one's messaging me. This notification that I'm getting. See, like this one is also one of the ones like that I really like, and it just so happens to have Nami on it too. I like this Sanji a little bit better though. This actual Sanji, but this is one where it's like obviously this is kind of that original artwork too. The original artwork has Sanji on it, or excuse me, has Nami when they switched bodies or whatever. But I really like that they have and this card looks fucking amazing anyways, but this one I like this one, the way this one looks a little bit better. Probably because I was using this one. I'm not this one, but I was using the original version of this card in my deck for a little bit of time. All right, let's get to page 10. I gotta get you guys out of here. It's your bedtime. That boy tripping. Buggy. Okay, Ben Beckman. Ben Beckman's making a steady ascension. Ooh, these Don cards. I don't know if I want some. I kind of do. This Kaido is going up, man. Ooh, my Don Quixote. 65 bucks. 65 schmackers. Okay, cool. Well, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. A fantastic day for hits. We got a shit ton of hits in both games. Riftbound. I'm gonna take a picture of these, upload them to the Discord. But again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here. I'm grateful. I'm appreciative to you. But take it easy. Have a wonderful day. Peace.